We finally got official images of the much anticipated Galaxy S25 Edge in all its stunning color options, along with a side-by-side comparison against the S25 Ultra, showcasing just how impressively thin this phone is. Let's dive into the details. Hey everyone, it's Sal here. First up, check out the official renders of the S25 Edge straight from Samsung, giving us an up-close look at the device in three gorgeous colors: titanium jet black, titanium silver, and titanium icy blue. These hues are identical to those of the S25 Ultra, and true to the name, the S25 Edge features a sleek titanium frame. But here's the interesting part: there's a noticeable design difference. Unlike the S25 Ultra and regular S25, the S25 Edge does not feature black camera rings around its lenses. Instead, it boasts a cleaner, more uniform camera design, reminiscent of the S24 Ultra. Personally, I think this gives it a much sleeker, minimalist vibe, no unnecessary distractions. Oh, and just so you know, these are also the official wallpapers for the device. Now let's talk about the standout moment, the side-by-side comparison with the S25 Ultra. A Korean YouTuber, thinnest, managed to get his hands on a dummy unit of the S25 Edge, which has the exact dimensions of the real thing. The first thing you'll notice, this phone is absurdly thin, even next to the already slim S25 Ultra, which has a 6.9-inch display. The S25 Edge, with its 6.7-inch screen, still manages to look impressively lean. And when you look at the bottom of the device, there's something worth noting. The USB-C port isn't centered. While it's not a deal-breaker, it's definitely an interesting design choice. What's more significant, though, is that the S25 Edge retains a physical SIM tray. This is a big deal considering rumors that Apple will ditch the physical SIM slot entirely with the iPhone 17 Air. Samsung's decision to stick with the SIM tray is a win for practicality, and it definitely gives the S25 Edge an edge when it comes to versatility. Now, onto the specs. There's a lot to love, but there are also some concerns. My biggest questions: battery life and pricing. Reports suggest that the iPhone 17 Air will launch at $899, but rumors point to Samsung possibly pricing the S25 Edge even higher, perhaps above the S25 Plus. Leaked European pricing already suggests a premium tag, and if that holds true globally, it could be a tough sell for the S25 Edge. On top of that, Samsung is reportedly planning to release the S25 Edge in limited quantities, which could indicate that they're testing the waters with this slim phone trend before fully committing. Samsung is expected to officially launch the S25 Edge in April, but don't expect a flashy unpacked event for it. Given that it's more of a niche device with limited production, Samsung might opt for a simple press release instead of a full-on event. This approach makes sense, especially if they see the S25 Edge as more of an experiment rather than a mainstream flagship. In contrast, Apple is treating the iPhone 17 Air as a major release with a full launch alongside the entire iPhone 17 lineup. And let's be honest, if we're comparing the iPhone 17 Air to the S25 Edge in a sales race, the iPhone is probably going to win. Why? Simple. It's an iPhone. Apple is all in with the release, while Samsung is taking a more cautious, limited run approach. Most importantly, it'll likely be cheaper than the S25 Edge. If Samsung prices the S25 Edge higher than the iPhone 17 Air, they might shoot themselves in the foot, especially considering the S25 Edge is more of an experimental device than a fully fledged flagship. Honestly, if you're on the fence about the S25 Edge, I'd recommend going for the S25 Ultra instead. It's just the better overall device, better cameras, bigger battery, S Pen support, and it's not even that bulky. I've been using the S25 Ultra for almost 2 months now, and while it might not have the latest specs that some Chinese competitors are offering, it provides a far more refined and well-rounded experience. Finally, Apple is also shaking things up with the design of the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and I've got some thoughts on that as well. Click here to watch the full video, and I'll see you there.